Hi everyone, Ray Moran here with the V20 today, which we're very excited to mention is going to be in Cape Town, South Africa this coming September. And even more excited to spend some time with my good friend Ben Elder, the Global Director of Valuation for RICS. Ben, we've had some terrific V20s in India and Brazil, and this year heading to South Africa. What gets you most excited about journeying to Cape Town this September?
It's looking forward to it enormously, Ray, and great to have the opportunity to have a conversation again. Obviously, Cape Town's a fantastic place, great people, but I think what's really fascinating is the variety of challenges that part of the world faces, and how that impacts on the way that real estate businesses are operated.
All very, very true. I don't know, Ben, that our audience will necessarily understand how the V20 happens in the sense of having both the conference and the summit. Can you explain the sort of things that our speakers will talk about in the conference portion of the V20?
Yeah, sure, with pleasure. And again, it's quite exciting because I always learn so much from these conferences and from talking, not just the presentations, but the conversations which go round the edge of the conferences and the cups of coffee afterwards, etc. As with all conferences at the moment, the challenges which face the valuation profession and other professions. So AI technology, how that's going to impact the work of valuers, how technology is perhaps perceived by some clients as being the answer rather than using valuers, the ESG challenges. And I think I've said to you before, Ray, that I just wish people would put a full stop after the E, after the S and after the G, because they're completely different measures. Yeah. And yet they seem to get bundled into one, give us a number for ESG. And we're also engaging, as you know, with the regulators and the Ministry of Finance in South Africa.
Absolutely. You mentioned regulators, Ben, and that's a terrific lead-in to the discussion about the summit, what happens when the valuation organizations and the regulators get together on behalf of the V20 movement. Can you describe what happens there and what the deliverables are that come out of them?
Yeah. Sure, absolutely. Again, and the conference is great and a really important element. But I personally think the summit is really the pinnacle of this process, where it brings together the representatives from the G20 countries plus friends. So it's more than just the G20 to recommit to the ideals of the V20 in promoting the international valuation standards to be used in all valuations relating to G20 decisions.
And leading to that, Ben, I've always thought one of the more fun things we do is actually speaking with students when we get a chance. And I know we're working toward sessions once again in Cape Town where we can have that opportunity. And your thoughts on that?
Yeah, again, it's great fun. I remember the ones in India, which were really quite eye-opening, and getting the next generation of valuers to think about how they're going to contribute to the profession. And excuse me, but my grey hair, and some of the ideas and the thoughts that they can bring, the camaraderie, the recognition about how important this project is growing, and you can feel the momentum behind the process now, and people like your good self, I would encourage everybody to take part and learn about it and ask questions. Please reach out to any of us if you'd like some more information, and hopefully we look forward to seeing many of you in South Africa later this year.